Hey everyone, my name's Molly. Welcome to day 15 of our Introduction Beginner Yoga series. You're halfway through. We've done a week of kind of more back body and core based postures, stretches, strengthenings, and then a week of more lower body focused moves as well. Granted, everything is full body and everything is incorporated, but I thought halfway through we would kind of put all this together and we'll do a 30 to 45 minute full practice, beginner based. Grab whatever props you need. And the ask today is that you give yourself a chance to just be in this practice without expectations, without judgments on yourself. Give yourself patience and grace, but also fill yourself up with a feeling of hope that this practice could be really good for you, that it could help your body feel better, stronger, more mobile, that it could help your mind feel more at ease, your spirit feel more at peace, and just feel more grounded and present in your life. That's the hope. That's why we do this thing. So that being said, take your practice, take your modifications, and listen to your body today. We are going to get started. Some of these things will feel very familiar because I wanted to kind of connect the dots with everything. So let's get started in a child's pose. At the back of your mat, bring your knees out wide, your big toes to touch. You can put a bolster underneath your belly and then just go ahead and sit your hips back towards your heels. You can hold on to the bolster, give it a hug with your arms, or stretch your arms long in front of you. Rest your forehead down and find a little release through your jaw, through your shoulders. Send breath into the space of the low back. Option to start cultivating that ujjayi breath with inhales and exhales through your nose with a soft constriction in the throat. Breath sounding like you're fogging up a mirror or like an ocean wave. And let's incorporate Sama Vritti, equal part breath. So the length of our inhales and exhales will be the same, aiming for a 3 to 6 second length. Whatever that looks like for you. Just cultivate those smooth, steady, even breaths. Move through one more cycle. And last breath in, fill up all the way in through your nose to the very top. Exhale, open your mouth side out. Good. If your eyes were closed, go ahead and blink them open softly. We're going to walk our hands over to the right. So big side body stretch. Way down through your left hip and stretch along through your left pinky toe or pinky finger out to the right side. Inflate your left lung with a breath or two. And then walk your hands over to the left. Way down through your right sit bone and reach along through your right pinky finger. 2 breaths here. Good. Move back through center. Walk your hands underneath your body. So we're sitting on our heels and then cross your ankles. Sit back onto your sit bones. Option to place a pillow or a bolster or a blanket underneath your pelvis. Sit up tall out of the waist and drop your right ear over to your right shoulder. Inhale back through center. Exhale, drop your left ear over to your left shoulder. Good. Inhale through center, both hands reach high. Reach your fingertips overhead. Exhale, side bend to the right. We're gonna slide our right fingertips onto the mat on the outside of our hip. Reach up and over with our left arm. Extra breath here. Curl your heart up towards the ceiling. And exhale, lengthen through the left side body. Good, inhale, both arms high. Exhale, side bend to the right. Left fingertips down, right arm reaches up and over. 2 breaths. Roll your right shoulder blade onto the back body, gaze up at the sky. Exhale, side bend a little bit deeper. Good, inhale back through center, both arms high. Exhale, twist to the right. Right hand behind you, left hand to the right knee. Take an inhale to grow up tall out of the waist. Exhale, peel right shoulder open. Release the clasp of your fingers, hands to heart center, keep the twist. Good, move through center. Inhale, both arms high. Exhale, twist to the left. Left hand, left arm is a second spine behind you, right hand to left knee. Breathe in for length through the crown of the head. Breathe out to twist deeper, broadening across your collarbones. Good, keep that core engaged, bring your hands to heart center, hold the twist. Good, exhale through center. Roll over your ankles, find a tabletop pose. Shoulders are stacked over hands and hips are stacked over knees. From here, send the weight into the pads of the knuckles. You can rotate your hands a little bit outwards so that your index finger is facing forwards. And just shift weight side to side. Shift your weight front and back. Feeling out the wrist for today. Good, couple rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your tailbone. Pull your heart through your shoulders, maybe lift your chin from your chest. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, round your pubic bone up towards your navel, push your hands away and separate your shoulder blades on the back body. Inhale, open up to cow pose. Exhale, push and round. Curl in. 3 more with your breath. Inhale, open up to cow, arch your spine. Exhale, push, round, curl, cat pose. Good. We're gonna take 3, 4, 5 more breaths to explore whatever you want. So if you want more cat-cow, great. If you wanna shift your hips side to side or take some big circles through the ribs. Next few breaths are yours to feel into your body. Close your eyes, doesn't matter what you look like. Eventually move back through center. Stretch your right leg long. Come onto the ball of the right foot and just shift forward and backwards. Find a little calf stretch for the right leg. Forward and backward. Good. Lift your right foot. Walk your left fingertips forward so you're tenting onto your fingertips. If you feel okay, if you can keep a nice sturdy spine, option to lift your left hand forward. Balancing tabletop. Breathe in here. Good, now we're gonna plant left hand, kickstand your left foot out to the side, lower the inner seam of your right foot down. Inhale to reach up through your right arm. We're twisting open to the long side of the mat, modified side plank. Breathe in here. Breathe out to press your hips forward. One more inhale. Exhale, right hand plants at the top of the mat and right foot steps to the outside of the right hand. Different variation of our low lunge. Grab your blocks if you want, and we're just gonna floss out the hips a few times. So we inhale to bend into our right knee. Toes are angled out to the side just a little bit. Sink your left hip down. Exhale, half split, straighten into your right leg, fold upper body over lower body, hips stacked over left knee. Inhale, low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Bend into your right knee. Exhale, half splits. Good, inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half splits. Plant your hands, step your right knee back, tabletop pose. This time, stretch your left leg long, we'll balance it out. On the ball of the left toe, just shift forward and backwards, find a nice calf stretch. Good, and as you're ready for it, you can reach your right fingertips in front of you. Lift your left heel. If you feel okay here, think about lifting your right thumb up towards the sky. Stable and steady here, breathe in. Good, exhale, plant your right hand, kickstand your right foot out to the side, lift left hand, lower left foot. Modified side plank to the other side of the mat. Breathe in, breathe out to press your hips forward. One more inhale where you are. As we exhale, your hands can be on blocks or not. Left hand plants, left foot comes to the outside of the left hand, a little bit out at an angle. 3 rounds of our low lunge on an inhale. Pull your chest forward, sink your right hip, engage your right glute. Exhale, shift back, half split, straighten-ish into the left leg. Fold your body down. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half splits. Good, inhale, low lunge. Walk your hands forward a big step. Step your left knee back. So we're in this extended tabletop, also known as a modified plank. So press down through the palms, separate your shoulder blades on the back body, curl your sit bones underneath you. Option to tuck your toes and lift your knees from the mat for full plank pose. Breathe in. Exhale, glide your hips back downward, facing dog. Plenty of bend in your knees, whatever you need to create some length through the sides of the waist and the low back. Just a few breaths to land here. Maybe you want to bend and straighten your legs. Let's move through a couple rounds of Sun Salutation A. So on an inhale, bend your knees, come up onto the balls of your feet and look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana at the top of the mat. Step, walk your way all the way there. Crown of the head hangs heavy. Good, we've been here before. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Pull the crown of the head forward and rotate your inner thighs back behind you. Exhale to fold. Push down through your feet, inhale, rise, upward salute, arms through center, or sweeping and circling out and over. Exhale, dive back down, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back. We move through our vinyasa, so you can just do a cat-cow, you can modify by dropping down onto your knees, or step back to plank. Elbows hug in towards the sides of your body. Bend halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, roll over your feet. Downward facing dog. Inhale, come up onto the balls of your feet, look forward. Exhale, make your way to the top of the mat. As many breaths and steps as you need to get there. Dangle your upper body, and then on an in-breath, halfway lift. Flat back. Exhale to fold. Push down through your feet. Inhale, rise, arms sweep high. Exhale, dive back down, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, plant your hands, step back, move through your vinyasa, plank or modified cat-cow. We inhale to open up our hearts. And then we exhale, round, curl, make your way back to down dog. One more time through this sequence. I'll do a little bit less cueing. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release again. Inhale, stand tall, arms reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, vinyasa. Good, from downward facing dog. Inhale, option to just lift your right toes a tiny bit or reach your right heel up to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot between your thumbs. Good, inhale, high lunge. Press down through your right heel, reach your arms high, biceps, create a frame around your ears. Good, exhale, warrior two. Pivot left heel down, open your body to the left. We're gonna stay here for 5 breaths. So really start to sink into the right knee, send weight into the left pinky toe. Hands are casting shadows over your feet and you're gazing out past your right middle finger. 2 more breath cycles. Good. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten right leg. Reach up and back with your right arm. Exhale, modified side angle. Rebend into your right knee. Place your right forearm down onto your knee and then stretch your left arm either up to the sky or overhead. Inhale here. Good, exhale, runner's lunge. Both hands frame out the right foot. You can place them on blocks. Pivot onto the ball of the left foot. Breathe in here. Breathe out, chair pose. Left foot steps forward to meet the right. Hands to heart center. Inhale, stay here. Good, exhale, stand. Shift your weight into your right foot. Inhale, bring your left knee to chest, stork pose. Exhale, pistol prep. Take a tiny little bend into your right knee, as much as you can. Inhale, back to stand, straighten your right leg. Left knee is still hugging up towards chest. Good, exhale, lever your upper body forward. Step your left foot back again. Inhale, high lunge, arms reach high. Good, this time, exhale, Skandasana into the left leg. So we're gonna pivot to face the long left side of the mat, and then toes out, bend as much as you can into the left knee. If you wanna sink your hips all the way down towards your heel, you can. If you wanna stay nice and high or hovering, you can do that as well. Good, moving between Skandasana and warrior two. Inhale to lower your right foot down, bend into your right knee. Warrior two. Exhale, lift your right toes, bend into your left knee, hands to heart center. Inhale, warrior two, plant your right foot. Good, exhale, Skandasana, bend into your left knee. Good, pivot to the back of the mat. So we're on the ball of the right foot. Our left toes are pointing to the back of the mat. Walk both hands on the inside of your left foot and then lower your right knee down. Untuck your toes. We're gonna find a lizard pose here. So option to bring a prop, block, bolster underneath your elbows, or if you're open for it, you can lower your forearms down. Couple breaths. Good, tuck your right toes again, lift your right knee. Inhale, high lizard lunge, pluck your right knee off the mat. Exhale, walk your hands to the center. Nice wide stance with your feet. Pigeon toe your feet, toes in, heels out. Forward, fold. Crown of the head hangs heavy. Inhale, halfway lift. Find a flat back, pull your fingertips backwards and your heart forwards. Exhale to fold. Good, walk your way back to your right foot. This time, pigeon pose of your choice. Bringing the right ankle behind the left foot and right knee behind right wrist. I think I messed those up. Pigeon pose of your choice, or bending left knee, finding deer pose. Inhale for a tall spine. Exhale, fold over your right shin. We'll take about 4 breaths here. Soften into the outer right hip. We're actually gonna roll all the way onto our right hip, lower onto your right elbow, and stretch both legs long behind you. So we're in this sideways seal pose. Right rib cage is dropping down towards the mat. Breathe into the right lung. If you want to increase the sensation, you can press through right palm and straighten. And then on your next exhale, we'll roll all the way down onto our bellies. We'll take a few Cobra Lifts. Zip your inner thighs together, hands by the sides of the ribs. On an inhale, stretch your toenails back and your heart forward. Press through the tops of the feet and lift so much through the back body that you could lift your hands. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good. Tuck your toes. Push through your palms to come through a tabletop pose. Breathe in here. Exhale, glide your hips back, downward facing dog. Moving through the other side. On your next in-breath, lift your left toes just a millimeter or left heel all the way up to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot through between your thumbs. Good, press down through left heel, inhale, crescent lunge, arms reach high. Exhale, warrior two, swivel your right heel flat, open your body to the right side. 5 breaths here. Scoop left sit bone underneath you and sink deep as you can into your left knee. Two more breaths. Good. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your left leg. Reach your right arm down your right leg and left arm up and back. Exhale, modified side angle pose. Bend into your left knee. Left elbow rests. Right arm reaches up or forward. Breathe in here. Breathe out. Turn your body to face the mat. Both hands plant runner's lunge. Inhale to stretch your heart forward, back knee is lifted. Good, exhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Right foot steps up, either together with the other foot or hip width distance. Hands come to heart. Or overhead to challenge yourself. Breathe in here. Exhale, come to stand. Weight goes into your left foot. Inhale, right knee to chest. Exhale, tiny bend into your left knee as low as you can. Good, inhale, re-straighten. Exhale, lean your upper body forward. Take a giant step back with your right foot, landing on the ball of the foot. Good, inhale, runner's lunge. And then we're gonna open up to Skandasana. So pivoting all the way to the right. Right toes come out at an angle, bend into your right knee. Either staying hip above knee or sinking hip down to your heel. Moving between warrior two and Skandasana 2 times. Inhale, warrior two. Left toes pivot forward and plant down, bend into your left knee. Exhale, Skandasana. Pluck your left toes up, bend into your right knee. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, Skandasana. Good, we'll turn to face the back of the mat. Wiggle your right foot out to the side, plant both hands on the inside of your right foot, and then sink your left knee down. Lizard lunge, untuck your left toes. Breathe in here. Exhale to lower down, find a prop, whatever stretch you need. Just a couple more cycles. Maybe recheck in with your breath. See about creating those equal length inhales and exhales again. Quick check-in in your practice, how you're feeling. Tuck your left toes. Lift your left knee from the mat. And we're gonna walk our hands to the long edge of the mat towards the left. Pigeon toe your feet and let your head hang heavy. Wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, create a flat spine. Pull your fingertips back and your heart forwards. Exhale, fold. Good. Make your way to the front of the mat again. Pivot on the ball of the right foot. Left leg comes into pigeon pose of your choice. Sink your hips low. Untuck your right toes. So anytime the shin is parallel to the top of the mat and your ankle is flexed, that's a much bigger stretch than if your toes are pointed and your heel is closer and towards your groin. Or you can take deer pose where the back leg is bent as well. Inhale, find some lift up through your heart. Exhale to fold. Three more cycles of breath wherever you are. Melt a little deeper. Slowly, easily lift back up. Actually prop onto your left elbow. We'll roll onto our left hip and stretch both legs long. We're in this side stretch again, this time on the left side. So shift your left rib cage down towards the earth. Right fingertips are in front of you for balance. And then option to straighten out through your left arm for a bigger stretch. Good, lower all the way down onto your belly. You can take 3 baby Cobra Lifts again, or Locust Pose, a big back body activator. In that case, again, zip your inner thighs together. Swing your arms back behind you, and then on an in-breath, lift everything from the mat, and pretend someone was pulling your feet backwards and the crown of your head forwards, and then lifting them up slightly. 5 breaths here in your Locust Pose. 3, 4, 5, gently lower down. Hands by your ribs, tuck your toes. Inhale, press up to tabletop. Exhale, sit your hips back towards your heels, child's pose. Good, 2 more like that. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. Stretching out through the low back. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. Good. Come back forward. Plant down through your left hand. Inhale, sweep your right hand high. Exhale, thread the needle. Right arm is gonna dive underneath your left armpit, out towards the left side, and you lower down onto your right ear. Your left fingertips can walk forward. I'm not sure if we've done this one yet, but it's one of my favorites. Hips are still stacked over your knees. 2 more breaths. Good, walk your left hand back underneath your body. Inhale, open your right arm to the sky. And exhale, plant it. We'll switch it out. Right palm plants. Inhale, lift left hand. Thread the needle other way. Left arm dives underneath right, and we land on our left ear. Your right hand can stay where it is, or you can walk your fingertips forward. Good. Replant into your right hand. Inhale to breathe and lift open your left arm. Exhale, tabletop. Cross your ankles. Sit back at the back of the mat onto your sit bones. Badakhanasana, soles of the feet touch, knees splay out wide, hands to ankles, or behind you for support. Inhale here, find some length through the spine. And exhale, fold forward, just a couple breaths. Think about weighing your knees out heavily towards the sides. Come back through center, extend your right leg long. Bottom of the left foot is on the inner seam of the right thigh. Inhale again. Exhale to fold. Janu Sirsasana. You don't have to fold that deeply. If you want your fingertips just on either side of your right thigh or your right calf, that is great as well. One more cycle of breath here in your hamstring stretch. Good, and we'll swap it out. Left leg long, right foot curls in. Breathe here, nice and tall. And exhale, fold to whatever shape you would like. Again, keep a little tiny bend in the left knee. One more cycle. Good. Come back through center, both legs long. Push through your palms to scoot your butt forward and then lay down onto your back. So kneecaps are pointing up to the sky. As you get there, on an exhale, push down through your feet, lift your hips. Setu Bandhasana, bridge pose. We're gonna stay here 5 breaths. Option to stay right where you are or interlace your fingers underneath your low back and roll your shoulders under your body. Three more breaths. Good. Exhale, lower back down. Hug your right knee into your chest. Extend your left knee long. As you exhale, draw your right knee across your body to the left and extend your right arm out to the side. Your gaze can follow your right thumb. Good option to place that bolster underneath your right inner thigh and knee if you would like. To make this just a little bit softer, a little bit more supported. We're still here for several more breaths. One more exhale, let it go. Good. Come back through center, switch it out. Right leg long, left knee in towards your chest. Exhale, twist the other way. Right knee, left knee to the right, left arm and eyes over to the left. You can switch the bolster and put it underneath your left knee here. You can put your hand on the outside of your thigh to hold it in place. Take 3 more breaths where you are. Good. Slowly, gently roll back through center. Hug both your knees into your chest. Or option to take happy baby, bringing your knees to the outsides of your armpits and stamping your feet up towards the sky as you stamp your low back down towards the mat. Close your eyes down. Enjoy this nice, even, symmetric stretch. On your next exhale, lower your legs, your heels out to the corners of the mat. We're finding our corpse pose, our Shavasana. So if you want to ground and really settle in, hands come palms down onto your body. If you'd like to invite some energy in, palms up, arms by your side. And here we'll start with that relaxing breath. So 3 to 4 seconds in and 6 to 8 seconds out. I'll just walk us through a couple rounds and then continue on your own. Empty the air from your lungs. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Continue on your own or let it go. Start to release any control you have of your breath and maybe take a scan of your body. Notice where you need to relax a little bit more. Maybe your exhales really sink your bones into the mat and kind of stretch your skin, becoming all ooey and gooey and melty. Creating softness and space with your breath and with your intention. Keep your eyes closed, gently roll to one side. Hang out in this little fetal position just for a moment or two. And then eventually push up to a seat, crossing one ankle in front. Inhale to soften your shoulders down your back. Take a big breath in, grow long through the crown of your head. Exhale, open your mouth side out. And then your hands can come together at your heart center or on your forehead, your third eye. And then maybe you take a little bow to your practice today. Blink your eyes open. Take in the space around you. Notice how you're feeling in your body, in your mind. And give yourself a little high five for doing a full yoga practice. That was really good. Hopefully it was enough carryover from the previous classes that things felt familiar but linked together in a new, fresh way. Thank you for being here. I hope you stick around for the second half of the month, and I will see you then.